Hi guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV, and it is time for our premiere. I have been waiting all Christmas and all New Year to get to this, because we are on episode 1, season 5 with Expanse. I even went and got the t-shirt. Right, no recap. We're just going to get straight on with it. I want to get into this. I'm looking forward to it. I have rewatched seasons 1 to 4 throughout their entirety for the week and a half while I was off for the festive period. So I'm ready and raging, willing to go. Let's get on with it. Episode 1, season 5. 21 megatons. Okay. Yeah, that's enough to... But not that one.
The team on Luna's sticking to their guns. Their scopes saw them first and tracked them longest. And they're certain these rocks were not on any known chart. On a research mission!
They don't care.
We do not
What do you know about the rock?
What?
The rock, what do you know?
Nothing! Nothing! We just got here, we do...
They're stopping you
Who
know
knows what you
anymore.
know?
Nobody.
Shit.
Boss man, good to go, okay?
Don't leave survivors. You're gonna blow it? Here they come.
I do fly with one, and he's never called me a skinny.
Oh, sorry, no offense. Apparently, me not quite as evolved as you. You and your crew really...
Lucky to be alive, yeah. We hear that a lot.
They do.
Alex and Amos are both off station on personal business.
Oh. Okay.
That's too bad.
These repairs to the Rossi weren't approved at these prices.
They get the good guy discount.
That is not a thing.
All right, just a minute. I want to see. Listen.
Later, I have something for you.
Fred!
Right?
You couldn't use a comm?
Not for this. We have an OPA informant there who's familiar with the Inneros faction. This is your son.
Homelessness on Earth has been at its all-time record low. Thanks to Nancy Gao's initiative, funding colony ships into the Ring Gate, a surge in job openings has created new opportunities for all.
Hey, how's the Ross?
This is what Nancy Gow wanted, right? What Avasarala did not.
That can't be ready soon enough.
Speculate
More?
about the function of the ancient machines, as well as what awesome power could have wiped out the builders, seemingly in an instant. The
You're
UN
gonna
has
keep
deemed-
finding these on every other world, are you?
Think you're in the wrong place, Copain. First class deck 1.
Late and Jenny for changing bounds.
You snore.
No.
All the inner ships heading for the ring make lots of job for Belta. You Earther, yeah? Be nice to visit Earth if not for so much gravity. Luna most more good for us.
So, we have a new service for passenger. In-flight insurance for protect yourself and once you love.
I learned that I could hold my breath for almost 2 minutes while engaging in physical stressful activity.
So?
How much damage do you think I can do to you in 2 minutes before the knockout gas gets to me?
What crew you run with?
The Rocinante?
Never heard of him.
You probably
Really?
have. I'm out of context here.
Might be, you fucked up, Coil?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go take a shower.
You crazy, Kia. You know what they're gonna do in there.
Yep. I hate waiting.
When are they gonna learn? Amos has gone beast mode again. Something. That face. Something happened to him. When he was young. It's what made him this way.
I'm working on a story. The story of the Protomolecule.
That's old news.
Is it?
All of the Protomolecule in the solar system was destroyed.
Earth, Mars, and the OPA all confirmed it publicly.
They're lying. If there's any more of it out there, who knows what it'll do next? I'll tell you, I think you know what it'll do next.
I don't.
And if you do, you have a responsibility to let the people know.
Hey, Bobby. Looks like I'm right on schedule. Looking forward to having drinks and seeing you in person. Lots to talk about.
I have a buyer who's in the market for Mark 23 Gladius torpedoes. It's a stealth-clad ship to surface.
I know what it is. Makes you think I have access to something like that.
Do you?
Like I said, we're done. Don't contact me again.
My team to purchase power armor was successful and confirmed my suspicions that a major supplier of black market weapons is routing them through Asteria base. It'll take 500k Martian to make the deal. I know that's a lot.
Yeah.
On top of a lot already.
Sorry, you say no disturb.
Boss man.
Get out. And close the door behind you. Are you and Dawes doing protomolecule research?
Who told you?
It doesn't matter. You're playing with fire. One little glob of that stuff on the Rossi activated the machines on Illis and nearly blew up the whole fucking planet.
Created the artifact and destroyed the protomolecule builders. Wiped out their whole civilization in an instant.
Yeah. And now we're using their rings.
Every time I pass through a ring, for a moment, it's like I pass through their world. I see them. And each time I see them, they seem angrier.
No one's reported ever seeing anything like this. Made a dozen transits myself. Most I ever noticed was a ripple.
I think it changed my brain and let me see them.
Changed? You mean physically? And the OPA is policing the belt without any assistance, any interference from the inners? Then we'll talk about getting rid of the protomolecule. You're not responsible for the world. Do something meaningful with the time you have in it. Believe it or not, the world will go on without you.
I didn't even know if this was the right address. You got tired of the old place, huh?
Well, the rent went up and my hours went down. I didn't really have a choice.
I needed to talk to you in person to tell you how sorry I am.
You don't get to know. You're not a part of our lives anymore.
She is not interested.
We were so excited to go through the rings.
How'd it go?
Who the hell knows?
Anyways.
I'm kinda unemployed.
Oh. That sounds weird.
Feels weird too, for a lot of people these days.
Well, I guess times like this, that's what family's for, right? How's everything
Brother?
going? Yeah.
We haven't been in touch for a while. Some things can't be fixed and sometimes you're a fucking moron to try.
Whoa, okay, that's...
Whoa.
Get it through your head. It's over. Move on.
I mean...
This was not a good day for this. I'll see you later.
Where is Philip?
Palace Station, but he won't be there for long. I have to go there now.
Then we'll do whatever it takes to get the Rossi ready to roll.
It leaves in a few hours. I leave in a few hours.
Yeah, I get that. You've got all to do this.
The UN and the OPA have a price on his head. Yep. If Philip is with
He's not. I'm sure of that.
You can't do this alone. It's too dangerous.
You don't understand.
You didn't give me a chance to understand.
Been able to live with the fact that I saved myself and couldn't save him. His father is gonna get him killed, and if I don't at least try and stop that from happening.
Wow, look at that. Wow. I want to live in this world that they live in. Look, they even get the reflections right. He's going to Earth? Really?
Hey, Miss Burton. Are you and Miss Burton?
First of all, I didn't start it. And second of all, they were all alive when I walked out.
We're not here to arrest you, sir. With your escort.
What?
This way.
You don't keep up on current events, do you?
Only the ones that I could do something about.
Why are you going back to Earth?
Yeah.
That's none of your business.
You will not clear customs until you tell me.
Charming.
A friend of mine died. She was important to me when I was a kid. I'm going back to Baltimore to settle her affairs. You and I have very different life experiences, Chrissy.
Don't call me that. I'm a member of Parliament, not your favorite stripper. To improve and accelerate UN immigration to the ring colonies. Personally appointed by the new Secretary General. Because she thinks it's funnier than telling me to go fuck myself.
I have news about our friend in the belt.
Do you intend to kill anyone down there? I won't bail you out if you do.
Did you hear about the science ship that disappeared near Venus a few weeks ago, the Asami?
Got caught in some unexpected meteor activity.
Significant.
This looks like a drive plume.
SIGINT was able to extract a drive signature. It's most likely a Belter skiff.
Why would Marco Inaros destroy a science ship?
I'm not convinced he did. The match was only 53.7%.
Why do they hate us? You tell me. All we've ever done is starve, beg for our scrap. They hate us because they think we are weak. And they hurt us anyway. We make them feel ashamed. Because when you are weak, you can be surprising.
Time to impact
and when
14
our
days.
day comes, when we surprise them,
Take it, that's the first piece to arrive. Wow. Okay, that was good. Enjoyed that. Right, so that was episode 1 of the new season, season 5. I think the visuals have had even yet more of an upgrade. They seem to have spent even more on this show. I like that we're getting to see new areas, new places, new sets, new planets because of the way that the storyline has expanded now. I kind of feel sorry for Alex, but at the same time, it was his choice. It was his decision. He did what he decided to do, and he couldn't do both. He left his family behind, and he thinks he is an optimist, which is why Bobby pissed him off, because she's having a bad day. Picked it at the wrong time. But his family's moved on. He already knew that before he went to visit, whether he thought he was, I'm not saying he thought he was going to be able to patch things up, but he was expecting a certain level of understanding, I think, with his ex and his son, because the last we probably heard of his son was him saying, I'm proud of you, you're my hero, because of everything that was going on. We were right in the midst of everything on Ilus and the Protomolecule and everything else. And now, even his son's kind of just, yeah, I'm accepting your phone calls, but that's kind of it. And I think he thinks that more is going to come from it, and it's just not going to. It's not going to. Naomi, oh, where do I even begin? She thinks she's on her own mission to go and try to do something to fix or patch up, or at least come to an understanding, kind of like Alex, to find her son, explain, and try to get him away from his father, because she's right, he's going to get him killed. But as I mentioned in commentary, you're not just going to walk up and go, I'm your mum, this is why I've not been around, it was your father who created it all, and then find out what all the ruthless stuff that his father's up to and that he's involved in with it, and he's at his side with it, and just gonna go, you shouldn't do that, let's walk away. That's not going to happen. And we have literally a matter of days before all of this is going to show up, and he is making sure that his plan succeeds here by taking out that science station near Venus, making sure that they got rid of all the comms array, all the data that they had by taking the data core and everything. The only slight slip up was that guy has just shown Chrisjen of them just catching the hint of a drive plume leaving the area, but what is it, 53% match, so he's passing that off as, I've given you the information, but it's unlikely it's anything more than what the investigators have found. That's all they've found, but she knows better. Even in the position that she's now in, that she's been sidelined by Nancy. Amos, I want to know more about Amos. He says he's going to go and take care of the affairs of this woman who looked after him. I guess we'll get more of that later on. We've not really got much yet, just watching him travel back to Earth. Holden seems, I don't know, bored, for want of a better word. He's ready to up and move on and get on with stuff and do something, but I think he feels something else is coming, not just with what Adaras is doing, but with what Fred Johnson is doing, and does, if they are still tinkering with the samples of Protomolecule, you're messing with things you don't understand, because no one else has understood it. Everyone else who thought they understood it has gone catastrophically wrong. They've been the centre of it all. We know the whole storyline behind it, and I think he's waiting and gearing up for something else coming here. He seems to have that connection, similar to what the scientists had when she went through it. They can feel something in between the spaces, and he said it feels like they are annoying whoever this civilization is more and more every time they go through. No one else is experiencing it, but that doesn't mean nothing's happening or that something isn't coming imminently. And you can see everyone going out, starting to explore the worlds more jobs are being created. Everything back where they are is all gone. Mars is no longer what it was. I can see them moving the story on and outward with this now. Nice that Rocinante is getting a upgrade and a refit. Gonna need it, I think. So that opening episode was kind of a reintroduction to where all our characters currently are. Introducing us to a couple of new ones, and at the same time leaving us in preparation for what we know is coming. So I will leave it there, because right around the corner is a bunch of very large rocks, asteroids, whatever you want to call them, that are heading towards Earth, and it's all going to go bad. That's what I'm gonna say. Right, I will be back with episode 2 in 2 or 3 days time, guys. Had the t-shirt ready. I want that cup. Where'd you get that cup? You know the cups that Holden drinks out of that say Rocinante on the side of them? I want one of those cups. I'm gonna have to look that up if any of you can't suggest where maybe I can get hold of one. Right, anyway, that's neither here than there. That's just me being a Screaming Firehawk fan and wanting stuff from the show. So this will be available on Patreon as it always is. Don't forget, in full length, and if you want the link for that, it will be down in the description as it always is. I will see you for episode 2 of season 5 in a few days. So until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care.